later. Okay, so we're gonna take this computer apart. This is a 2009. It's a like a media PC. The brand was Aperion, and I think it was an actual like legit company that people used to buy like home theater PCs from. You know, it's just really thin, kind of flimsy case here. If you can adjust this. So the case is kind of flimsy on these. Hopefully we don't have any buffering on the live. We're doing the mobile. So we're just going to take this thing apart. It's just too damn slow. So we got that there. And we got lots of stuff in here. So basically we're going to be taking fans, power supplies, and drives, and video card, and TV card. There's a TV receiver card. We're just gonna go, and after we're done, we'll take the motherboard and all that. I don't know if we'll donate it or not, but I don't want this case anymore. So one thing that makes it easier to do things on this one, this little thing here, come here and pull that off. And now, we literally come in here and pull these drives out. And I gotta get these SATA connector off of here. There's not a lot of room in here. So then, if you don't have these, this case is useless. I'll just put these somewhere else. And well, to undo the power supply, you need to come in there in the front and undo it. So, we've got these two. What year are these? 2017 is one of them. That's out of a different computer. This is going to be a 2009. That's one of the originals. I basically got too many computers taking up too much room. And so I made the executive decision to pull crap because it's ridiculous. We cannot have this many of them that I'm not using. Come on. Damn it, Jim. I do not want to lose those screws. Problem is, I don't have a lot of room over here. I can't see where the hell it rolled to. There it is. Got it. Alright. Let's see if Mike pops in here. I'm going to pull this fan. You never know when you need these fan screws. So, as far as I'm concerned, this case is junk because it's just really thin pot metal. And it just bangs up real easy. Just not good stuff. Okay. We do need to pull our power supply out. I think we can probably go ahead and put this back. I mean, somebody might want this. I don't know, but I'd be damned. I'd be surprised, you know. Let's get this other fan out. Look, it's dented over there too. This is a lot of valuable parts if you're swapping computer stuff, you know. I've gotten a lot of computers where they take all 4 of the screws on the fans, you know, and they'll pull out 2 of them and install another fan. So I've got a bunch of computers that just don't have all the screws that they need for these fans. And they use a special kind of screw, you know, in case you didn't know. So you can never have too many of those. And that one, we need to get in here and unplug. I can barely reach it. Plug the connector there, and then figure out where the hell this one's going. We got probably zip ties and other fun stuff in here holding this mess together. That out of there. Hard drive down here. So this thing ran pretty good with a solid state hard drive. I mean, it wasn't bad at all, but there's just no reason to run something this old anymore. Unless, like, if it's an old Dell computer or something like that, you know, like I like those. But an old custom built, no. And the massive amount of crap coming off the power supply makes it really hard to clean these kind up. Plus you can't route the wires along the back. They just had like miles of Molex. And it was just absolutely nuts. Let's see here. This was really a cool board though, because it had like 8 or 10 SATAs on it. It's like crazy. We have these quick connect, disconnect cables here. These are neat. Where you can actually like push on the thing and release them. But why couldn't they make more cables like that? So get that. I think we can pull this out of here now. I don't know. Well, it's zip tied in over here. Alright. We got something over there. Jeez, look at this. This is nuts. Get that off of there. Electric tape always gets nasty after a while. It's like there's slimy crap on this. Where the glue has migrated. It does not want to come off. Okay. Yeah. Damn. Is it right there? It's a lot of Molexes. A whole lot of Molex. Yeah, it used to be computers. That was how All the fans were. They had Molexes. Some of these I think are going to something else. Yeah, that's the eSATA has Molex power supplies to it. I think it has a Molex connector actually on the back, believe it or not. We'll know when we remove it. That's those two fans. Yeah, that goes to the SATA thing. We got a couple more SATAs here. These are eSATAs. So there's an eSATA card over here. And we'll probably leave that in there. I don't know what power supply we got here. We have a Cooler Master 500. It's probably not a bad power supply for that time period. That's huge. In 2009, a 500 was big. Warranty void if removed. Made in China. It's a RS500 P-Car A3. Should be good. Put that over in a pile. Okay. Let's get this hard drive out of here. This is just one of my old ones. Hold up, so it's probably just going to be 500 gigabyte Western Digital. Okay. With these fans here. Old school, probably NVIDIA card. It's got a little fan on it. It's a Gigabyte brand also. It's a GVN210D3 1 gigabyte. So I guess that would be a GTX 210. Something like that. Very basic for that time period, but still good. Then we have this TV card over here. Pull that out of here. I don't know if you can still use these or not. It's an ATI, so you know it's old. This is before they got bought out by AMD. There's no real name on it. It says ATI tuner. And there's one Samsung memory chip right there, you can see it. Maybe the proprietary ATI chip. This was a cool idea back in the day. You had cable TV going in, antenna, and FM going in, AV in, and then this whole computer then fed everything to the monitor, to the HDMI. And so that was how they did it. It was basically a home theater DVR computer. Pretty neat. So, I don't know. I think this board is still viable for something else. So, like, I don't know if I want to just put this out on the street with the board in it or not. It's a DDR3 board from 2009. If somebody might use it, but I kind of doubt it. These fans are kind of proprietary. I think I'm going to leave them in here. Because I'm looking at the back here. They do little tabs that slide in, and I just think, yeah, if I take them out of there, nobody's ever going to be able to find the correct fans for this stupid case. So it's probably best to leave them in there. And it's like, I don't know. Do I keep the board? What are we going to do with the board? I don't know. Can I sell the board for $10? I don't know. Probably not. What do you guys think? Pull the board? Let's just pull the board. I mean, I don't know. What am I going to do with it? And I think it's Legacy BIOS, so it is, yeah. You can't do anything else with it. I'm like, Let's just pull all the screws and leave 4 screws in it. That have some extra screws. Are these fine threaded? They do look like fine threaded screws. I cannot decide, guys, what I should do with this. It's essentially not worth much. But who knows? Maybe somebody would get some joy out of it. Because all they're going to need is a power supply and a video card and some RAM, some DDR3 RAM. I don't think I'm going to use the computer itself, so I think let's just go ahead and leave that in there. And yeah, we'll just leave it in there. I'm out. Actually, it's probably going to end up at the thrift store, but I'm going to remove one of these screws here so that I can close the case on this thing. I don't know if these screws are the same. I imagine they're not. I hate cases that use these fine screws. So what do we got here? We have these fans are staying in here, and they need a Molex power supply to be powered up, or somebody's gonna have to clip them. And then we got this goofy eSATA thing, and then the audio connections. They're like, see, well, how many is there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. This thing's got eight SATAs on it. It's pretty crazy. So yeah, I don't know. I mean, it's a Core 2 Duo. It's okay. It's not as bad as that AMD Athlon that I just got rid of. Let me pull the battery and see if the battery's any good. Usually they're not that hard to get out of there. I'm going to just come on, dude. Or do the old taste test. That thing's dead as a fucking doornail. It's gotta be. Let me go grab my meter. I just want to test it just to see. Sometimes I'm wrong. No, it's pretty dead. But we'll put it back in there. So, we got everything we want out of it. It's technically got 2 fans. I mean, it's plenty of cooling for a piece of junk like this. those extra fans there were kind of a nice touch. So we're gonna button it up, and it's gonna go out on the street. So somebody will take it, or it'll go to the Goodwill at the end of the day. Let's see here. I need some of these extra screws. So here's the thing. I do not, if I throw something away, I try not to take too much stuff out of it because it's not usable for somebody else. But at the same time, like, if it's something I paid for and I'm just getting rid of it, you know, I want my money back out of it to some degree, you know. And if that means a bunch of screws and stuff that I might need later, yep. You know what I want to do is 3D print some screws. I'm kind of curious if that's possible to do. I could just like 3D print some screws really quick, put them in there, it'll hold them in place. You know, structurally you don't need anything fancy. I'm actually kind of curious if that's possible, but anyway. I gotta move some of this other stuff around really quick. Let's see. I grab like a little box. And put my parts in the box. Apparently I don't have any boxes laying around. So, do that. We'll put those inside of it. So we end up with a couple of SATA cables, a power supply, a video card, and some other crap. And I don't know if anybody would ever actually bother with those, but they're in there. Most people probably wouldn't put a hard drive or the spinning drive, excuse me, the CD drive in it anymore. So that's it. That's how it's gonna go. We're done with that one.